This is Reverend Saint Hope, otherwise known as Yardie Bellina Farin, or the Jamaican comedian Rev Saint Hope. And I just wanted to touch base with all of my subscribers, my followers, those who like me on Facebook, those who follow me on Instagram, and those who follow me also on YouTube. And I realized that, I have a lot of people who look forward to hearing from me, and I wanted to just touch base with you. It's those who have never seen me before, those who have never seen who I look like before. This is who I am. And I just wanted to say hello, and I wanted to thank you and show you my appreciation for those who have put the effort out to pay me mine. Now, I have a very, very important subject that I want to talk about. And I don't know why this came about, because normally I'm here talking about food and them type of thing there. But more want to talk about something which is important to me, which I feel like I need to get out, One of the main reasons why I don't do videos with my face mainly is because of the problems and the issues that I have with my dental care. I grew up in Jamaica, and not so much from a affluent home. Never have a whole heap of stuff, and so oral hygiene was there to some extent, but wasn't a priority in my family. Single parent home and that type of thing. Later on in life, when I got old enough, I sought to correct some of the problems. As you can see, I have terrible overbites, my whole thing, and it's distracting sometimes, but again, financial reasons would cause that I don't end up doing anything about that. But I'm currently seeking that to fix that and stuff. I mean, it's very expensive, and without insurance and all the other things, it's very expensive, but I still want to correct it as soon as possible. But that's the reason why I have not done any type of upfront facial videos and stuff. I remember one day a gentleman, somebody said to me on Twitter, after they saw me in a video, they said, Rev Saint Hope, fix your teeth, it's distracting. And I was a little bit hurt, but I thought to myself, I can't let people bring me down for what I have no control over. And I said, you know what, Jah accept me how me is. And so me have to just work with it. I have a big smile, and I like smile, I like laughing, but as you can see, the teeth them crooked. And I felt down for many years. I have a nice wife. My wife is sweet. My son is nice. And sometimes when I go out, I know that, I'm on stage, because I do stand-up comedy. And sometimes I'm on stage and I know that it is sensitive, and them probably, I know my wife sometimes feel a way about it, but she accept me. And I have to thank God for that. And I thank those persons who don't make it be an issue. The fact that I have crooked teeth. I said to people sometimes, and I do a comedy set about it, I said to people sometimes, boy, you can't laugh at me, because I have crooked teeth, and I speak about it. And I said, remember though, God said that I was made in his image. And so if my teeth crooked and me making a God's image, that means a God teeth crooked too. Hey, just I use it as a joke, but it is a serious issue that I face every day, ongoingly. I'm needing several different procedures, including root canal and some other stuff. And root canal painful. So may I fear all of them things there, whole heap of fear, not to mention the financial aspect of it, whole heap of requirement. I mean, what's about probably about 4 or 5 grand, just to get everything straightened out and everything. But irrespective of that, it's something that I'm growing every day, with accepting. It's not easy, trust me, ladies and gentlemen. And I know it's trivial in some people's eyes, but when you go through life without the confidence of having a good smile, you have to you have to work around it. And sometimes it's hard, really hard. Especially when you're around people who they're beaming, they have everything together. You know, I'm just over 40 and I've not smiled properly, and I've had this issue for way over 20 years. When I was in school, you know, I fell. So, you know, one girl, maybe I run from one girl, and I drop and break the teeth at the front. And then something else break the next teeth, yeah? And then from this, it start grow out. And all the complications, all the other issues, you know, that happen. And I go through life with it. For the first reason, the main reason is that I never have money to fix it. You know, second reason is every single time that something, I've been constantly making transition in life. And so it was always placed on the back burner as one transition, as one thing develop, you know, and constantly moving. And I've grown accustomed to taking photos, for instance, and being this way. You know, I've grown to smiling like this. That's the widest my smile is. Like, when I'm on stage, sometimes people are laughing and I'm trying to laugh, but I'm glad that I have the microphone most of the time in front of me so it don't distract from, you know, and stuff. You know, I preach, I do public speaking, motivational speaking, I do stand-up comedy, I sing. My talent requires me to be in front of camera and or in front of stage, but, you know, the thing. So even though in person I can adjust, when I'm on the video, for instance, this is one of the hardest things for me to do. And I know I may be rambling on, and I apologize for that. But the reason why I've not done cooking shows that actually shows my face is because on camera, it really, really stands out. And I mean, I look at myself when I'm making this video and I'm wondering if I'm going to post it, you know, but I just felt like getting it out there because, you know what? Life is too short for us to walk around with hang-ups. Life is too short for us to wonder if people are going to accept us for who we are. Life is too short to always be constantly adjusting yourself to fit somebody. I mean, honestly, the people who I love and the people who care about me, they never make it an issue. But I know that it is not something that they don't see. They see it every day, you know, and I just want to say to all those persons out there who have any type of deficiency or any type of, you know, scarring or anything that stands out and makes you think that you're ugly, that, you know, you're not ugly. You know, whatever it is, whatever the thing is that bothers you, that you know, irritates you, the thorn that is in your flesh, as according to Paul in the Bible. You know, whatever it is, glorify God. If you can adjust it, that's fine, but don't put it on your head. And I'm telling you the truth. You know, you go out and you see women, for instance, women will smile at me. And I'm not saying we go look, woman, me can't do that because the wife will chat me. But women will smile at me, you know, and immediately before I even, you know, return the compliment or smile back, remember some my teeth stands out. I just hold it and reserve myself, you know, and sometimes you really feel bad. Sometimes you really feel bad. People talk behind your back. You know, people may be laughing and you think they're laughing at your joke, but they're not laughing at your joke, they're laugh at your teeth. You know, all of these things I face, trust me, and it's an ongoing thing every day, ongoingly, you know, and I've cried about it, I've prayed about it, I've saved towards it. In recent times, I've been doing very well with the dentist. I've corrected several, you know, what you call them? Fillings and them type of thing there. One of the dentist's recommendation was that I don't trouble it because bone loss and, I mean, a whole lot of stuff. But when I saw my wife's reaction and the fact that she says, if you can change it, change it, I know she's it concerns her, and not for her, because it's not that type of woman where she don't want to be with me. But I think she knows what it is to laugh, and she knows what it is to be confident, and she would like to see that with me, because that has held me back from doing a whole lot of stuff. Television. I have a production that was made for television in Jamaica. I was on television in Jamaica, and you know, I've slowed down, if not given it up totally. My YouTube channel is doing very well. My videos are doing very well, and I have crazy ideas about where to go with them and what to do with them. But again, the teeth thing. But I'm just saying it because I think it's time and it's necessary that if you have anything that is holding you back, anything that is prominent in your life that brings you down or makes you feel down, put it to God. Pray about it if you're a praying person, if you're religious. You know, ask God to if not correct it, ask God to give you the strength to live above it. You know, and that's what I'm doing. If one day comes and I can afford and I can you know, bear it up to deal with the pain of having all the procedure done or whatever, then one day I will do the same. But if that day don't come, I have to live with this. And I'm just praying that those who come in contact with me will accept me for who I am. Teeth or no teeth. You know, one day I'm going to end up saying so anyway. I'm going to get old and I'm going to drop out. I'm going to put in beard dentures. But if that day is tomorrow, or if that day is 5, 10 years, 20 years down the line, I am learning to live with who I am and trusting God all the way. And I pray that God will bless everybody who have them issue I deal with and can deal with it strong and tough. Yardie belly this in a foreign, otherwise known as Jamaican comedian Reverend Sendtohope. Big up on yourself. All my listeners, all my subscribers, all the followers, all who like me on Facebook. Remember, Twitter, me dep on Twitter too, Reverend Sendtohope. Me dep on Instagram, Jamaican Comedian. Me dep on Facebook, Jamaican Comedian Rev Sendtohope. Me dep on YouTube, Philip Allen or Yardie Belly in a foreign. You can like my page on Facebook too, Yardie Belly in a foreign. I put cooking videos, all that of stuff, crazy stuff. You know, everybody who depend it like it. God bless you now. Have yourself a wonderful day. I saw the thing set. Straight up.